Hi everybody, so today I've got another Degustabox unboxing for you. Now our subscription with them has got a little bit wonky, I'm not quite sure. So we didn't receive the October box, so I contacted them. They've sent out a box, so I've now received the October box in November but haven't had the November box, so not sure what's happening with it. I'm sure it will sort itself out. But if you haven't seen these before, Degustabox is a subscription box service. You pay a flat monthly fee. I think it's $12.99, I think, and you get a box full of goodies to try. It's often either new products, new flavours of old products, or things that have been rebranded or have got a big marketing push behind them. So we always find some goodies in here, things that we start adding to the regular grocery list. And there's things we decide we don't like or we give away because they're just not our sort of thing. So in the box you always get a couple of leaflets. The first one this time is from the drink that's included this time, which is a juicy protein water called Upbeat, and they're running a competition on their Instagram page to give a year's free Degustabox subscription, which would be quite nice. So shows you how to enter that. And then the other one that you always get is a list of everything that's in the box, along with the recommended retail price for it, so what you'd expect to pay for it in the grocery store. And on the back of that, sometimes there's coupons to get some money off some of the products, sometimes there's ideas of how to use it. So this time there's some product from I don't know if it's Melee or Mail or how it's pronounced. It's the mustard and sauce company. So they've got some products in the boxes this month, and therefore there's a couple of recipes that you could make using their products. So let's get on to what we had in the box this time. So Mediterranean snacks, garlic and parsley. These retail for £1.49. That's a 120 gram bag. They are quite high in calories. It's bread basically with garlic and parsley on. And if you look at the calories there, I don't know if you can see that, it's 502 calories for 100 grams, which is almost the whole bag, but that's a lot of calories. So I won't be trying those anytime soon, but I might keep them and have them at Christmas when I'm having cheese and crackers and things as a special treat. I might have some of them with that. Then we've got these, which look quite interesting, broccoli crisps. They're from Growers Garden, and there are 3 different flavours, I think, to choose from. We've got the... it doesn't say what flavour they are on there. It's just broccoli crisps, and so they would retail for £1.29, which is just the size of a normal packet of crisps. So that is quite expensive, but they're obviously made from broccoli rather than from potatoes. Not sure about those. They are 30%, 29% fresh broccoli. There's less than 100 calories in the bag, so I definitely will give those a try. But be interesting to see how they turn out. Then we've got from Amy's Kitchen, which is quite a popular vegetarian product line. We've got organic rustic Italian vegetable soup. That retails for £2 a can, which again, if you're a soup eater, is quite expensive. But Amy's is a high-end brand, so you'd expect to pay a bit more for it. It's gluten-free and low-fat. Let's see if I can see the product information on the back there. A can is 284 calories, so that's actually not too bad for that, and it's obviously got a lot of vegetables in it. So that's that. This is the drink in this month's box, Upbeat. It's a vitamin-enriched protein water. We've got blood orange and mandarin. There are a few other flavours, and they retail for £1.79 a bottle, so it's sort of similar to it's 500ml bottle to other kind of higher end juicy water drinks. These I am quite excited about, Gourmet Drops. So there's chocolate and vanilla, and they're little sugar-free drops to put in coffee. So I do like flavoured coffee, and at work I tend to just have regular coffee, so I'm thinking about keeping these at work to just flavour up my coffee during the day with something. These retail for £3.99. Available on Amazon, I think, Gourmet Drops. But they say there's 20 servings in one of those, so that's actually not too bad compared to the big bottles of syrup that you probably get about the same servings out of. Then we've got this Boost protein bar. Now Boost is one of my favourite chocolate bars, but this is, I think every chocolate bar these days is doing a protein version. So this is the layers of Cadbury milk chocolate, caramel and protein crisps. So £1.49 that retails for. Again, quite expensive, but in line with other protein bars, and probably double the price of the chocolate bar, I would think. We've got Clark's Original Maple Style Syrup. Now, this retails for £2. And if you buy maple syrup, you'll know that maple syrup retails for a lot more than that. So I will just say, with my American half of my family head on, this is not real maple syrup. It has less sugar in it than real maple syrup. But it's a blend of maple syrup with carob fruit syrup. If you're just going to have it like on some pancakes or something like that, it's not going to make a whole load of difference. But if you like real maple syrup, this is not it. So I will keep it in our kitchen. Tony will use it on things, but we do prefer to spend a little bit extra and get, I think I've got a bottle right here. Yeah, this is the real stuff, Canadian maple syrup, grade A. A lot more calories, a lot more sugar, but a lot more tasty as well. So this is ideal if you just want a little bit of syrup, or if your kids like syrup on pancakes and things like that. But don't be fooled into thinking you're getting proper maple syrup for that price. Then we've got Whitworth shots, which if you see my grocery haul, you'll know that Caleb likes these to take with him to school for his school snack. But his favourite one is the cranberry and white chocolate, is it, Caleb? The one that you usually have, it's cranberry and white chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, this one he won't be able to take to school. Why is that?
We've got hazelnut.
Got nuts in it, and he's at a nut-free school, which I think most schools are these days. But we could still enjoy these away from school. So this is a 5-pack, and these retail for £1.89 for a pack of 5. Most grocery stores do also sell the individual ones, so you can mix and match them and buy 5 different ones. There are several different flavours. I think there's like 4 or 5 flavours to choose from with Whitworth shots. And again, they're 99 calories, so they're a controlled portion. If you are watching your weight and you like a little bit of like chocolate and nuts and that sort of thing, that would be an ideal little snack to perhaps have at work. Then we got a box of this TikTok Wellbeing Tea. This is the Bounce one, which is lemongrass, ginger, cinnamon and green. I don't know how you say that word. Rooibos? There's probably a really not the way it looks. And it's one of those words that's probably not pronounced the way it looks at all. But I don't know what that word is. But this is kind of feel-good tea. They retail for £2 and 5p for 20 bags, which is actually not bad for a healthy product or for this sort of product. There are 3 versions: Bounce, Balance and Bedtime. And so this is Bounce to give you a bit of a pep, and perhaps at this time of the year we all need that. I'm not a big fan of flavoured teas, I have to say, but I have somebody in the office that really is, so she may well enjoy these. I'll take them into work, somebody will use them. And then we've got 2, as I was mentioning, this, again, I don't know if it's Malay or Male. I don't know how it's pronounced. But they do a range of sauces, table sauces. And we got 2 pots in our box this month. The honey Dijon, or mustard with honey, which I have bought this in the past because we like honey mustard. Honey Dijon, it's quite a common condiment to find in the States, but it's harder to find here. So I was really glad to see that this brand had brought out a honey mustard version. And this is £1.99 a jar to buy. And then the other one we got is tartar sauce, which is the same. It's £1.99 a jar. Now, Tony likes tartar sauce. I'm not a big fan of it, but Tony likes it when we have fish. So that's that will definitely get used in this house. And then finally, we got this little Pips Real Hot Chocolate, and it's the classic one. And these retail for £1.50, and it's kind of like a little coin shape. It's a chocolate, excuse my dirty fingernail there, don't know what's going on with that. It's a little block of chocolate, and if you look on the back here, you unwrap it and pop it into 200 ml of any kind of milk on the hob and stir while heating until melted and hot. So it's real chocolate melted into milk to make a good old-fashioned hot chocolate, how hot chocolate used to be made. So again, £1.50 for those little coins of chocolate, which is quite expensive, but it looks like it is kind of good quality, high quality chocolate, which would add some real flavour to it. can't focus in on that, but you can see there are 3 different real hot chocolate. Can't see what those 3 ranges are there. Can't actually see that even without looking through the camera lens. It's really tiny, so can't get that to focus in. But there are 3 different versions of it. The classic one is the one that we've got, so it's just chocolate, but I imagine the other 2 are flavoured in some way. So yes, that's our little deguster box for this month. Some quite nice things in there that we will definitely use, a couple of things that we probably won't and may well give away to others, but looking forward to trying some of these things.